Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Day Technology Deep Dive for Wednesday, June 4th, 2025. Today we'll cover market moves in technology, communications, and healthcare indexes, stocks, and ETFs. I'm your host, Ira Roth. Let's dive in. Tech-related indexes showed consistent strength today. The Nasdaq 100 and Nasdaq Composite each logged their third consecutive up day. The communications services sector broke out upward after 3 days of consolidation, gaining 1.3% to 356.92. Market breadth was notably positive, particularly in the Nasdaq 100, where advancing stocks outpaced decliners by 78 to 22. The technology sector showed similar strength with 475 advances versus 195 declines. Week-to-date returns have been impressive across tech-related indexes. The technology sector leads with a 2.6% gain, while the Nasdaq 100 and Nasdaq Composite are both up about 1.8%. Among top tech performers, ON Semiconductor surged 6.1% amid strong upward volatility. Seagate Technology reached a new all-time high for the third straight day. Broadcom extended its winning streak to 7 consecutive sessions. Week-to-date returns for top performers are substantial. ON Semiconductor leads with a 19.7% gain, followed by Supermicro up 10.3%. Seagate Technology continues its strong year, up 47.9% year-to-date. Among declining tech stocks, CrowdStrike fell sharply, down 5.7% to 460.56. Palantir Technologies dropped 2.3% while showing sideways movement. Gartner declined 1.5% amid downward volatility. Despite today's declines, several underperformers maintain strong year-to-date gains. Palantir Technologies is up 71.9%, while CrowdStrike has gained 34.6%. Gartner shows notable weakness, down 12.1% year-to-date. Nasdaq-focused ETFs showed positive momentum across the board. Cubes, Vanguard Information Technology Index Fund, and VanEck Semiconductor ETF all registered their third consecutive day of gains, maintaining strong upward trends. ProShares 3X bearish QQQ hit new all-time lows for the third straight day while showing sideways movement over the past month. Week-to-date returns highlight semiconductor strength, with VanEck Semiconductor ETF leading at 5%. ProShares 3X bullish QQQ follows with a 5.5% gain, while the 3X bearish QQQ declined 5.3%. Year-to-date, VanEck Semiconductor and Cubes are both up over 3%.
Looking at stocks in tech industries, I'm Sally Short. Meta Platforms led the group with a 3.1% gain to 687.95. Microsoft maintained its very strong positive trend, closing up for a fifth straight day. Apple showed continued weakness with a strong negative trend. Week-to-date and month-to-date returns show Meta Platforms leading with a 6.2% gain. Alphabet and Apple are both down year-to-date, with Apple showing the steeper decline at minus 19%. Nanolabs surged 71.2% to 6.49. Peraso jumped 16.3% with strong upward volatility. Wolfspeed gained 15% after breaking out from a week of sideways trading. Week-to-date returns showcase Nanolabs with an 85% surge. Wolfspeed follows with a 35% gain, despite a minus 75% year-to-date decline. Blaze is down 83% year-to-date, the steepest decline in the group. Rackspace Technology led cloud computing stocks with a 14.5% gain, despite a very strong negative trend. Twilio rose 2% while maintaining a very strong positive trend. PayPal closed up for a third consecutive day. Okta shows the strongest year-to-date performance, up 34%. Twilio follows with an 11% gain. The Trade Desk and Rackspace both show significant year-to-date declines. Vicarious Surgical topped AI and Robotics stocks with a 14.8% gain. RTX reached new all-time highs for the third consecutive day. Symbotic maintained its very strong positive trend. Symbotic leads year-to-date returns at 25%, followed by RTX at 20%. Vicarious Surgical and iRobot show significant year-to-date declines of -37% and -57%, respectively. Thematic ETFs focused on AI and robotics showed positive momentum today. AI and Technology and AI and Innovation Fund displayed very strong positive trends, both closing up 3 consecutive days. Nasdaq AI and Robotics maintained strong positive trends. Year-to-date performance highlights notable differences. XPeng leads with a 72% return, while BYD follows at 54%. Lucid has struggled, down 26%. Week-to-date, all funds show positive returns ranging from 2.4% to 5.9%. Electric vehicle stocks showed mixed performance today. NIO led gains with a 6.2% increase, breaking upward after 3 flat days. XPeng rose 3.7%, while Li Auto experienced some upward volatility despite closing slightly lower. Year-to-date returns reveal dramatic differences in EV stock performance. XPeng leads with a 72% gain, followed by BYD at 54%. NIO and Lucid have declined 14% and 26%, respectively. Quantum computing stocks maintained upward momentum. Quantum computing advanced 3.4%, while D-Wave Quantum extended its winning streak to 4 consecutive days. Honeywell International and Keysight Technologies sustained strong positive trends. Year-to-date performance shows D-Wave Quantum surging 112%, while quantum computing has declined 22%. Week-to-date, quantum computing leads with a 13% gain, followed by D-Wave at 9%. Solar stocks showed significant movement today. VivoPower International surged 24.3% with strong upward volatility. Sioux Nation Energy jumped 11.9%, while FTC Solar gained 6.2%, breaking out after 5 days of sideways movement. Year-to-date returns show VivoPower International with an exceptional 383% gain. Week-to-date, it leads with a 39% increase. Sioux Nation Energy has struggled year-to-date, down nearly 100%, despite this week's 17% bounce. Thematic ETFs in the technology sector showed strong momentum today. SPDR S&P Semiconductor ETF led the group, closing at 236.47, up 3.99. iShares Semiconductor ETF and VanEck Semiconductor ETF both demonstrated very strong positive trends with 3 consecutive days of gains. Week-to-date returns have been particularly impressive for semiconductor-focused funds. SPDR S&P Semiconductor ETF leads with a 6.9% gain, followed by iShares Semiconductor ETF at 5.8%. VanEck Semiconductor ETF has shown consistent strength with a 5% return.
And with that, we wrap up another end-of-day technology deep dive. I'm Ira Roth, along with my AI co-host, Sally Short. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency, and commodities. Thanks for watching.